Thank you for joining me this wonderful evening on Mournival Gaming. I am Pig, and this is Stationeers we're playing. We are back on the moon. It is loud as balls in here. Okay. So we just got our greenhouse started. Don't know how that's going to work out, that spine. But we just got our greenhouse built. We haven't planted anything yet. Pressure in here is pretty solid so far. We've got to extend our piping out to here, or I'm not sure what I want to do just yet with this. It might be on its own separate network. That being said, what kind do we have? We've got 6 of oxygen, 3 of nitrogen. We don't have anything set up for CO2. Ooh, I'm thirsty. Drink, drink. Let's see what kind of state we're working on. Configuration cartridge. Ratio, no water is in there. So we're not quite done in here just yet. We just got everything piped in. 5 of each. All right, so we want potatoes, soybeans, wheat. That's the intent. We need carbon dioxide, nitrogen, because the wheat needs nitrogen, I think. Or is it the soybeans? I think it's the soybeans. The soybeans need the nitrogen. That's all buttoned up the way it's supposed to be, so we need to get water in here. So what do we have going on over here? I believe I've got a liquid volume pump out there. Let's take a look. Go on. Thank you. Come here, you. What kind of condition is that all in? And we are good to go. Rid of that thing. All right, let's see here. Did I already disassemble that? I guess I did. Okay. So we need a liquid volume pump. Let me see here. There's liquids there. Oh, open, please. Thank you. All right. Air conditioner. Right? Confused. Whatever. Ah, here it is. Do I have a liquid volume pump in here? I have an analyzer in here. I have a liquid volume pump there. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to put you here. We don't want to give this guy up. Whoops. Where's my duct tape? Is that fixed? That fixed. Here we go. My dumbassery knows no bounds. Make sure. That's quite the odd title. Oh. It should have actually been updated already. There we go. I didn't hit done for some reason. Set you there. Hand drill. What am I doing? Yes, this way. Set you here. Come on, you bastard. Much like wrestling a water heater into place. Where did those pipes? Got more pipes. Try not to undo the foundation. I don't know. Space Marine 2 is not exactly hectic until you get to certain difficulties. Is this all the cable that I have? It is all the cable that I have in here, and we want to attach there. There's heavy cable. Do I have any? Yes. Good. Substantial, then it's all downhill from there. That's fair. All right, we have 44 liters. We're going to turn you on. Empty it. That's going. You. We have not built. We haven't built a tank fill station yet. I have food here somewhere. I have a refrigerator. Is that where I kept the food? Why is the ground so messy? Because reasons, that's why. Giving me homicidal tendencies. You know what? You're not allowed to have homicidal tendencies. That's my job. That's my job on the team, all right? And we'll get it cleaned up eventually. Okay. Let's check on the water, see where it's at. Almost. So, that's a grow light. There's potato seeds. Locker. Mining belt Mark II. Just because we're now about to We are going to empty this directly into here, and we'll let the filter take care of the rest. You... and drill, I think. Nope, wrench. Okay. I kind of want to go right here. What am I doing? We need another floor. Brain. Flooring. Iron. Print. Have you ever seen the video of the guy that's like, these cookies make you want to fuck dudes and take an aggressive bite out of said cookie? No, I actually haven't. I think that's a you department there, bud. You are? Can I still get back here? I can now. So... you... tank fill. We need pipes. Grab some iron. Do you have iron in you? You already have iron in you. Homoerotic tendencies. You know, you go ahead and have those tendencies, but you know, talk to Z about that. I'm sure he can help you out. Five, 6. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it print out an entire stack. Nah, half stack should be fine. Alright, toss you there. I've got paint hiding somewhere. Not in you. I've got paint hiding somewhere. Where is my white paint? Where did I stow it? Stored it somewhere. There it is. Paint. Wrench. I don't need you to be there. There we go. And then a gas volume. Get out of the way. Volume pump. You print. I'm the one with the messed up floor? Well, maybe I'll just keep it messed up. Just for you. Just for you dealing with those issues that you're having. There. Paint. There. How are you doing? You're empty, so we're going to power you off. Cable cutters. we go. Tank fill. Nice. Okay. We'll drain that. And then lockers. Just let those go. Wait, split that out. That was dumb. Print those out. So that maybe we can clean up the floor a little bit because someone is having a conniption over it in chat. In the meantime, we could do something similar over here. Because we want fill for our oxygen. We want fill for our nitrogen for our propellant. We're going to not want fill for our CO2. But we are going to want to somehow get CO2 over here because we need CO2 in here. All right. 5. How are you doing? You're still going. Oxygen's still running. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to delete all of this. Yeah, we're going to delete all of this. And delete what's outside, because we don't need that out there anymore. And then we'll put some shelves down here so that the guy having a conniption about my messy floor stop having a conniption about my messy floor. Not done yet.
Hydration critical.
Hydration critical. Canister needs to be empty. Are you empty now? Yes? Get lost. Alright, let's see here. Hand drill. Go on you. Okay. Get rid of these wires on the floor. Okay. I couldn't remember if I'd done that or not. Let's see. How are you? Still going. Start clean up outside. Open. Thank you. Wire cutters. I just put them away. Here's you. We will repurpose you. And then hand drill. Not enough room. So we're going to toss you in here and you in there. Cover in materials. You can stay there. I'll come back for you eventually, if I remember. Oh, thank you. Oops. Not how I wanted that to go. Again. I missed my initial target. This is forcing all of the gases this direction. Get these wires out of the way. This can go over in here. Okay. stuff up because someone wants to have a fit over me and my messy room. These days I will print out boxes to maximize space. Maybe. Okay. There. Aside from the ingots all over the floor. I've cleaned up my room. Are you happy now, Hale? Guy's not even watching anymore. All right. We are going to grab you. Because I believe we are going to make this space its own environment. So I want... Wait. 2, 3, 4, 5. There and there. Yes. Yeah, that'll be fine. Atmospherics kit. I will put you there. Yes. Here is my... No. Can't work there. Here. There. That could work. Wrench. Don't know why I'm wearing this right now. You. No. You. 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 Okay. Okay. Get thirsty again. You. You. Okay. Cool. Grab some more potato seeds. All right. What were we doing? This guy is what we were doing. Cannot disconnect. Canister needs to be empty. You son of a bitch. that one. Okay. Pick you up. Put you on a shelf. You can go here for now. We're done with you for now. These wires up. All right. You... You... Cool. More lockers. I forgot about those. Grass display. I forgot I printed out one of those on accident. Drag you in here. Focus on what we're doing. Plenty of emergency food left. Network analyzer. That's a good thing to have. Look at that. Alright, I don't think we need this guy for now. Okay. There. Tool belt Mark II's iron and Constantine. Print. And then I want... not this one. Advanced tablet. Do I have more solder? Gold and steel. Gold. Who has the steel? You have the steel. And Thirsty. Focus. Okay. That tablet will find a use later. Configuration and network. Okay. Ooh. Just found a ruse. There we go. Table. 20 iron, 5 gold. Copper. Copper. 5 copper. You. Dock needs silicon. We're gonna need to make solder. Leave. Hunger critical now. I like to use tablet docks. They're nice. There. Okay. Base is cleaned up. Almost. Clean the stuff up in here. Anything else in there other than the crate? Nope. Okay. How are you doing? Thriving. Perfect. Okay. There's nothing in there. Because reasons. Okay. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to have a pipe coming off here and going in there. A pipe coming off of here and going in there. And a pipe coming off of here going in there. And we will manage our... Well, we're going to have a filter, an air filtration system in here to pull oxygen out of here. Because the plants all produce oxygen except for mushrooms. We don't have in mushrooms. Mushrooms produce carbon dioxide. But we're going to end up having 3 pipes come in here, and they'll be controlled. So we'll have a pump that controls the nitrogen, a pump that controls the carbon dioxide, and then a pump that goes to a filter to pull oxygen out of here. Because the plants will produce the oxygen. We can't really do that yet, which is one of the reasons why I'm not making a whole lot of plants. Is because we don't have a source for carbon dioxide yet until we get this room going. So we're going to get that started shortly. We're going to eat something first. If I was you in there, you would make me carry a plant to replace the oxygen I'm wasting. No, I would just make you carry a wrench so that you can hit yourself in the head every time you do something dumb. Like I make all my helpers do. Okay. So we're done in here for now. On to the next project, because we need an advanced furnace. We need an advanced furnace, because right now we're still on the basic furnace. Well, it's not there to knock sense into you. It's there to knock you out so that you're not making my head hurt. Alright, let's see here. What is the temperature for lead, or for solder? 350 to 550. Okay. Let's grab our mining belt. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go find some lead. Solder, that's what I thought. You are okay. Tracker. Cool. Search. Or scanner. Color, Invar, and Constantan. Constantan. Invar. This should make things a lot easier for us. Give me you. First. You can come out of here. And paint. I have paint in my pocket. Where's it good? There we go. Paint can go there. Battery, you, and you. We're going to empty you. Tracker is fine. We're going to put that in our pocket. No. We're going to put our tool belt up here. We're going to put this chip there. The tracker's going to go there. Yes. We're going to go on. You're good. You're good. Alright. This should help us with finding what we're looking for. Well, I could always just use a bigger wrench. Okay, we need lead. We've got iron. Lead shows up as yellow, like gold does. Before I go very far, is that lead there? That was... What an adventure, guys. What an adventure. You know what? While I have a furnace capable of doing it, there we go. Faces that way. Coal. Lots of coal. There's the base again. What is this? Oh. I know what that is. That's the crate mounting point. Hey! There's a bunch of iron. Probably gold down there that way. Okay. You aren't powered. I don't want to introduce new gases in there because titanium is brittle, man. Very light, too. Better to, if you're using it as a club, it's better to use iron. There you are. No. We want you for now. You can come with me. We're gonna steal. Pigtail off of you. Or bug off of you, actually. We're going to bug off of you. And then... Is that power? That's power. that up. Because, again, I don't want to introduce any gases into my currently decent temperature furnace. Look at this over here. Hmm. Do I want to put the furnace over here? Or go that direction with the furnace? I'm going to go that direction with the furnace for now. This direction will be a lot of other things, but that direction will be the furnace. You almost done? Oh, lead takes forever. Okay. Sorry, I'm just refamiliarizing myself with the base layout. Because, again, it's been a little while since we did base. Hmm. Hmm. Thirsty already. That's running. We're gonna put you, not you, you up here. Check the plants. Thriving still. How's your power? Your power's low. Oh, steel is in here. Tungsten tan, solder, electrum, iron, gold, copper, steel. Frames. Let that run. I need 25. Let that run while I check on the lead. Lead is done. That batch, at least. That one going. Eight. So we're going to put the furnace over on this side. That's where our second ice crusher is going to come in handy. remember right, I think I was talking about automating these as our next project, but I think I'd rather start on the advanced furnace first. Worry about that later. Still going. 27 left. Other side. Okay. And not sure what I want to do yet there. Don't know if I want to have the advanced furnace in a conditioned space or not. I'm leaning towards not. Because even if it's in its own special box that helps insulate it to keep the temperature stable, it still has a front end that sticks out of it that bleeds temperature in the surrounding area if there's an atmosphere. So I might leave that space in vacuum. I think I'm probably going to end up leaving that space in vacuum. If that's the case, we don't need any more sheets. Come on. Okay. There's you. on these. Okay. Oops. ADV. Electrum solder. Okay. We need to finish making the more solder first. All right. Lead. Iron. Close you. Lead. Or solder. Let you run. Okay. So furnace probably goes right here. And then on the back side, we're going to have three tanks. You know what? We'll probably put the furnace right here and the tanks right here. Or, no. Furnace here. Piping and whatnot here. Tanks. Fuel tank. Hot tank. Cold tank. 4 tanks. Fuel tank. Hot tank. Cold tank. Waste tank. Ice crusher here for... Yeah. We'll get it figured out. Once I have the advanced furnace actually built, we'll figure out the layout and everything. You. As long as you stay above 350, you're fine. Solder. There. Slap you in there too. And then advanced furnace. Silicon, how much silicon? 6 grams of silicon. Solder, electrum, steel, copper, and gold. Copper. Silicon. Steel and electrum. Electrum. Steel is in here. Start printing you. And we need to make... We're going to need more steel, and we're going to need a lot more silicon. Probably get a battery in the tracker before I go. You know what? Screw that. We're gonna make a... Can't make a beacon. Making the advanced furnace right now. How much time do we have? Okay. Battery it is. No, we're gonna put a big one in. Just in case. Okay, we're gonna dump you. Put you in, turn you on. Tracker's in our pocket. bunch of iron. We already have partial and a full nitrous. We'll come back for that later when it's time for us to get more nitrous, because we need more oxygen. Copper. More copper or nickel. I think nickel and copper are the same color. Here we go. One stack of steel. Hey, silicon. We're looking for that too. Water ice. Not looking for you. Two stacks. Are you gold? Yep. Don't need any gold right now. Silicon over here. Let's see. Three. There we go. I think that's enough for steel. The steel that we're going to need. Because we're going to need more solar panels too. We are going to need copper for the tanks. While I've got a lot of copper in there, I'm not confident it's enough for what we're getting ready to do. Orange is copper or nickel. That's copper in this case. See if we can find some more. That's coal.
Hydration critical.
Hydration. We're just hitting the trifecta. That's more iron. What we need is volatiles now. Some copper down deep. More iron. Volatiles. And oxide. Are you kidding me? Okay. I was about to be really freaking annoyed. Okay, we're gonna end up using all of these volatiles no matter what. Soon, we're gonna have a fuel mixing setup to go along with our advanced furnace. Is it seriously all on the surface? Heh. It was. It's alright, we don't need any more. We're good to go. You. Close you. Swap to you. Beacon's over there. Alright. There's the base. No, no deaths or explosions today. I think I've gotten past most of the explosions on accident. Now they're all just on purpose. We're not quite to the point where explosions happen anyways. I am not making rockets yet. Alright. To automate the event. Yeah, that's exactly what we're working on right now. We're getting the materials ready to do that. I just printed out the advanced furnace. Now I need steel, copper, and silicon to make tanks and whatnot. And pipes. Nothing else in my hands. How are we? Empty?
Hunger critical.
Okay. Close you. Close you. Open. Temperature falls. And I haven't made an advanced furnace blow up in a long time, alright? Thank you very much. I think I've got that down pat. Until I try something new. I had an advanced furnace blow up on a private game session. Not that long ago. That's not gonna be enough oxygen. There we go. 9. There's stack 1. Of course, I'm dying of thirst and hunger right now. So I'm going to go take care of that so I stop hearing my guy complain because he's thirsty. Alright, quit your belly aching now. Right. There, now he'll shut up. Alright, let's see how far we can push this. Let's ride that lightning, yeah? Or not. No thank you. Not hot enough. One more round. Come on, just a bit more. Steel. Damn. You know what? Let's at least get the copper out of the way. And the iron. Some of the iron. No, that's not going to stay hot long enough. We got room. Really? Damn. Oh. I thought I had that open. Oh well. Is it? Alright, there's our copper, silicon, and steel. Get you taken care of. Might as well get all this taken care of. There we go. And then we're going to let this cool down. See if we can't siphon those gases off later. Waste not, want not. Alright. You nearly went down 3 to 4 times. That's something for you. Playing on Ruthless, right? Or were you doing higher because you're Mr. Cool Guy, I gotta be good at the game? Alright, let's see. Advanced Furnace. We said we were going to plant it right here. Yep, plant it right there. Okay. Ruthless for first playthrough.
Air tank low.
Alright, air tank is low. Dump you.
Air tank critical.
You gotta practice hop straight to lethal. Yeah, it has been a couple months since we played. Aside from the other night. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Shouldn't be talking shit about not blowing things up. There we go. That's a little safer. That can go get put away there. Alright, so if I remember right, electronic parts, 5 steel sheets. Comical and difficulty playing on Ruthless. The random squad I was with could have easily handled lethal. Okay. Electronic parts need some iron. Right, one of those. And we've got the steel sheets over here. Stacker. So I can split some of the steel up and the silicon up. Why are you printing a second one? I could have swore I hit the button. You are. You're empty. Yep. Get you started on insulated pipes. You iron sheets. Where did I just have the steel sheets? Oh, there. Iron sheets. Where did the damn... There they are. Duh. Okay. You out of my pocket, you out of my pocket, you out of my pocket. You out of my pocket. Yeah, you get random squads like that sometimes. Okay, there's you. Lose that freaking those wire cutters layers and be wondering where the hell they went. You need to turn off. We're done with you for now. Okay, let's see here. Input, output. You know what? Come here, you. Stub out. To the floor. Hey, solar storm. Yay. Hot tank is going to go here. We're going to have cold tank here. Yes. Pipe igniter. I believe goes straight on the pipe. Gas pump there. Fuel tank here. Okay, search. Insulated tank, copper, steel, silicon. And that should make 3. Easily. We'll come back after we get the little bit more stuff done, because we're going to need more tanks than 3. Okay? Fuel tank. And then we're going to extend out this way for our fuel mixing, and out this way for our gas cooling for the waste gases. So that's our cold tank. This is our evacuation pump. waste tank. Probably going to need more silicon. There's 4. And ran out of silicon. Alright, let's see. One, 2, 3. Yes. Okay. And then our waste tank. Good. Checking on here. Seeds. Alright, those can just hang out for now. Let's see. I need an oxygen tank and a volatiles tank. A little bit more steel. And then where's another stack of steel? Over here. Search frames. I want 6 of those. Well, no, I probably want 9 of those. Add a silicon. Got enough sheets on me right now. Solar storm's over. We're gonna need a 3rd ice crusher. Swap the battery on this welder. And 2 atmospherics. 3. No, just 1 atmospherics. I only need to filter 1 thing. 1 atmospherics kit. Let's see. You and you. And you. Start printing you. There's a Mark II crate? What? I want to see what this looks like. Just to see what it looks like. Really? That's it? Two, three, four, 5, 10. What's the difference? What is the difference? Okay. I guess it's insulated and resistant to pressure and... Alright. Well, that curiosity's sated. You... And... Ice Crusher needs a little bit more copper. We're gonna grab... that one. I can't stand chewing on ice. I mean, the way it feels just don't feel good. Okay, let's... And I'm hungry now. Alright, so, coming off of here... Oxygen. Volatiles. Did I bring the... Yeah, I did. It's right here. Filtration. There. No, I don't like that there. Here, so it'll come down, come over, oxygen, split over. Put it there. And then you and you. Check something here. I like having my tanks centered on the... Ah, shit, that's not gonna work. Okay. So we're gonna move the tanks back. That'll give me room for some chicanery over here. Here. And I'd probably get another pump for over here. Yes. Volume pump. Gas mixer. Oh. Do I want a large one or a small one? Small one should be fine. Okay. I wish I could make it line up, but I can't. So I'll do it that way. Yeah, that'll work. I'm okay with that. Pipes will come around to here. Yes. Mix 2, mix 1. Oxygen, I always put oxygen as in mix 1, and then volatiles mix 2. Pipe wrench, thank you. Alright, time to make a bunch more of those insulated pipes. Insulated pipes. I need more silicon. I'm gonna have to go get more silicon no matter what. Because we use it all up. I knew I was gonna need more, but I was hoping I'd have enough to at least get the majority of the pipe work done. And I don't know if I have enough for the majority of the pipe work. This takes forever. This will be good enough to start. I'm gonna have to go get more silicon no matter what I do. And then volume pump wanted to go That should be fine. You. All right. Volatiles piping is done.
Hunger critical.
Gonna have to eat something. Open. It's like my brain is in the this is actually going well right now, so my brain is pleased and it wants more. So it's making me impatient about close, damn you.
Hunger caution.
Should probably go ahead and drink while I'm in here. That'll just make me mad. Okay. That one's done. I know I left this out here for a reason. I don't know what that reason was yet, but I know I did. One short. Dang it. One short. One short, and I would have had the majority of the gas piping done. What am I missing? Steel. I'm actually missing steel. Yep. We're just gonna... Okay. Alright. Majority of the piping is done. Volume pump here, volume pump here, volume pump there. Debating. On if I want to put this over there, or if I want to pipe the nitrogen outside. Because I use nitrogen in my cold tank. suppose I could use oxygen in my cold tank. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll use oxygen in the cold tank. Okay. I can dig it. We're out of silicon anyways. So let's go handle that. Need a battery for the tracker. Just grab the little one for now. We don't need it. We're not going to be out there long. Whoops. Coal. That's silicon, but or it could be silicon. I don't feel like that's uranium. That has no use yet. It'd be nice if it had a use, but it doesn't. There's some silicon there. How much have we got? Good amount, actually. That is quite the vein. I think I just tapped it, though. I think that's good. I already know. Yeah, you're already losing temperature quick. Don't really want to fire you up. But I also don't want to wait. What's your pressure? 25. Ooh, what's the burst pressure on these? I can't remember. Furnace. Doesn't say. I could have swore it did. Alright, well. Worst case scenario, it blows up and Nighthawk gets what he wants. An explosion. Oh, you just want it to blow up, huh? $800. Getting into that danger territory. Ha! I walked away alive. That wall is paper thin. So if it explodes, well, it takes the wall with it. Oh, pipes. Need more insulated pipes. Let that run. And then while that's running, I think I got rid of all the volatiles in there. We'll throw some oxygen in there later once its pressure is dropped off so that we can harvest it. We'll let you keep going. That's for later. Because we need to have a way to get our waste gases, once they've been cooled, back in to be filtered and reused, repurposed. That should be enough for now. Alright, let's see here. Fuel tank, hot tank, cold tank. Volume pump. you. There's you. Oxygen will be used as our cold tank. Yes. Yes. Okay. And we'll make sure that the temperature is set low on the crushers, because we're not using the oxygen anywhere else. I just realized there was a 3-1 as well. There. That saved us some pipes. Oop, there's one. There. That saved us some pipes. Not a lot, but some. Okay. So we're going to need these pipes over here for our cooling apparatus. I need housing here, dial, switch. I need some pipes. Okay. We need to sideline that. And we're going to need more nitrous. First, we need to make it so that we can actually use the nitrogen. We're going to harvest from the nitrous. Ice. So, nitrogen's here.
Hydration critical.
Of course. Brain. Okay, so we're going to come over. There. You. Brain. Volume pump. Volume pump. What do I have? Oh, 2.9. We're gonna need those anyways. Okay. Whoops. Wrong direction. Yes. Cool. It's running the way it's supposed to. Alright. So that's all set up. Perfect. Brain. Okay. Iron sheets. We've got cable. Area power controller. No. I want a full-on area power controller. Large battery cell. And then I've only got plenty of heavy cable. So we're gonna bring you off the power spine. This way. Go. And then stub out the wall. You grab you, grab you. Dump the contents.
Hunger caution.
Full stack. We're gonna need more cable. Let you run. And yes. Alright. So area power controller. No, that's upside down. There we go. Okay. Iron, torch. Brain. There's y'all. You. Okay. Volume pump. Volume pump. Volume pump. Volume pump. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 1. Let's grab some more. One, 2, 3. Should be it for now. One, 2, 3. Okay. There's all our volume pumps there. Great. Brain. I want chutes. Powered chute. Regular chute. Electrum and Constantan. Constantan, Electrum. One of those. Flat wall. Regular chutes. Insulated vent needs steel. That'll do. Dang it. I didn't mean to print out 2, but oh. Gimme. That's what I thought. And the regular utility. And pressure regulators. 2 of those. 1. 2. Okay.
Hunger critical.
Regulator. Back pressure regulator. 4. Yes. Go. Temporarily. There. Yep. Get some nitrogen for that. That'll regulate the pressure on the inside of our insulation chamber. Brain. Nitrogen. What's in that? I think it's nitrogen.
Jetpack critical.
It's not. You. Gross. sure you're empty. Empty. Slot you there. Get a baked potato.
Hydration critical.
Helmet's closed because I'm a dumbass. A little bit more control over it. Go. While I'm in here, that was going to go off next. There we go. That's nice and staged. You can go there. Don't need you anymore. Don't need you anymore. And I'll leave that stub there just in case. Don't know why I brought this outside with me. Probably because I forgot it was in my hand. Okay, so pressure regulator is going to be set to 99. No, I'm sorry, 100. Back pressure regulator is going to be set to 105. So pressure goes below 99, below 100, and it'll feed nitrogen in. If it goes above 105, it'll pull nitrogen out. That way there's no risk of explosions or breakages or anything like that. That's not going to work. There's no way for the wire to get in there. Okay. There. That'll work. I like having a powered input going in because then I control the lever. That is supposed to be windowed. Because I like what's going in next. Out, and then corner. Okay. Okay. Couple of flat walls. Well, got a sheet right here. You. You. And then once we've got those walls set, more steel sheet. 3, 4. Hmm. I can't help but feel like I did something a little bit different than what I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. That's supposed to be the T.
Air tank low.
There. Now we can bring our cables. Bring our cables up. One here, come across, down and in. We should be good on that. And then we can still stub into the bottom if we have a blowout and we need to replenish our nitrogen. In case, fuckery happens. Okay. And there's that. All we'll need to do next stage is going to be all of the wiring, labeling, color coding. And then I'm going to need a dial, a button, and 2 IC10s. And 2 more chips, too. I've got a chip for this guy. I've already got him programmed for filtering oxygen from nitrogen. And then we're going to need a chip that's going to control the temperature in the hot tank, as well as the pressure. And then a purge feature to go to the waste tank. And then once we've got this all up and running, we can build our cooling setup apparatus for pulling the heat out of the waste gases, so that the waste gases can get sent inside to be filtered and then reused for other applications. Though I might put 2 filters out here for the nitrous and the pollutant, because once we've got enough pollutant, we can put in a more powerful cooling apparatus using heat pump, a refrigeration circuit. The phase change devices. just to make it go a little bit faster than passive cooling. Not necessarily passive, but y'all know what I meant. Let's see. Need oxygen in here.
Air tank critical.
5, 7. Okay. So I see housing. Solder. And done using you for now. Copper. Enough. One and 2 started. Oh, need light. All right. We're going to put our IC10s here. One there. Temperature dial and a switch to lock in my selection. Oop. Wanted that to be a 4-way. Those are good. There's you. Ah, pipe igniter. Go. I don't think we need any more pipes for now, so we're going to drop you, and we're going to drop you. We don't need the... you. We're going to put our green tank back in here, because that's just going to have for nitrogen. You. You. I see 10. Missing electrum and gold. Gold. Did I? There's the electrum. You. Print one. We'll come and print another one when that one's done, because I don't want to overprint. Grab you. Oh. You, and you, and you. Alright, let's see here. You're already programmed. We'll double check you in a few minutes. For now. There's you. There's that plugged in. There's that plugged in. I don't care about these tanks being plugged in. You. Oh, crud. I'm gonna need more cable. 1, 2, literally 3 more cables. And then the run from here. Do I have any laying around that I can use? No. Hello. Sweet. I see 10. And one more.
Hunger, caution.
Hunger, caution. It's okay. I just want to get these last few cables run. Chips socketed. Look at that. All right. Make sure power. 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 Okay, we're going to set you down to 248. We're going to set you down to 248. Okay. Come over and socket you. I'm going to double check. Programming in you. Import it. No, open. Edit. Thank you. Pump diode. Pump D0. Diode setting. Branch do not set. If there's no diode, there's no diode. It jumps down to 1, 2, comes to here. Okay, good, good, good. Min-mol, max-mol, min-mol, max-mol. Okay, this pleases me. Start the labeling process. Oxy pump. Vol pump. Waste tank. Cold tank. Cold fill. Cold pump. Evac pump. Gas valve, or gas pump rather. We'll just keep it same naming convention.
Power low.
Waste tank, cold tank, hot tank, fuel tank, oxy tank, vol tank. Okay. That should be everything that needed labeling. We're going to label these just so that we're tracking them. Temp control. Fuel control. Yeah. You know what? We'll just do furnace control. Okay, so this one will control the temperature in this tank. That's it. That's all it's going to do. It'll control the temperature in this tank. This one is just going to control this. It's going to make sure that this tank stays full or full enough. And you know what? We'll also have it do this one too. Fuel control, because this is fuel and this is the counterpart to fuel. So I have no problem having both of these, having it control both of those. Because we want this to say a certain fill and this to say a certain fill. The furnace control will control the temperature in this tank as well as make sure it doesn't go over max pressure. We're going to have another IC10 over here to control temperature in this tank and make sure it doesn't go over. Or rather, once the temperature in this tank is low enough, it'll evacuate it. There we go. And then this pump, for the moment, is temporary. We're going to get a turbo pump over here eventually so that we can evacuate quickly if we need to. There we go. We're going to get a dial and a switch. And that is going to be it for tonight. Open. Open. Thank you. Logic switch needs 2 of those. 1. 2. Dial here. And a rocker switch there. This dial will select the temperature that we want. We will control the pressure inside the furnace in here with our just with our stuff. We will manually control the pressure. I have tried so many times to set up an automatic pressure control, and it just ends up being counterproductive, if that makes any sense. So when we want a certain temperature in the tank, we'll select the temperature here and then lock it in with that. This furnace control will be set to read the dial and the switch and the tank, and then that's 3, and then it will control the fuel input, coal gas input. That's 5. And then 6 will be our emergency evacuation if we need to. But we will start setting that up later. For now, this is getting turned on and turned up. Power you on. Power you on. And then you. I need you to be the oxy pump. Oxy pump. Power you on. Mode is idle. There we go. Bleeding off the nitrogen. This is filling with oxygen. This is filling with volatiles. The temperature will be equalized by the small heat exchanger. Because if it doesn't, then the mix will be off. This doesn't care about pressure in the pipe attaching to it. It cares about the temperature of the pipe in the pipes leading to it. So the gases need to be of equal temperature in order for it to mix the way it, or as close to equal as you can make it. That's what that small direct heat exchanger is for. A large direct one is largely overabundant. And to avoid any problems. We have this one and this one separate. It's just a habit. I think it's a good habit. We're going to probably get another utility added on so that we've got some buffer room on that. Yeah, okay, we're done for the night. Before I get sucked into doing more, it is late. I have my day job tomorrow. Oh, we'll be back again as a crew tomorrow night, probably playing Dark Tide. I believe that was the consensus. And then it'll be Turkey Day. So if I don't see y'all tomorrow night, I hope y'all have a happy Thanksgiving and a lucrative Black Friday. And we'll see you next Tuesday for some more Stationeers. Thank you all and good night.